Hey guys, Breach here, and as promised, I'm meeting you back at the Dragon Horn so that we can progress, now that we actually have the cape to be able to float over this river north of us. Now, this first segment, I'm going to leave in random battles, because it's going to be relatively short enough on its own, not like the behemoth raw recording that was the last video. So we will also pick up something a little optional while we're over here. And if you guys have played the game before, you probably have a good idea of what I'm talking about. Part of a particularly good... I don't like whenever I get into a situation like this. A particularly good piece of armor for the princess there. That's just kind of sitting waiting for us to pick up this piece that we're not supposed to know is there yet. So we will slowly work our way up this tower, and then we need to go to the third floor of the next tower and just start searching around on the ground. Because that's how the logic dictates things are supposed to work. Now, like I said in the last episode, these Medusa balls can be kind of a pain in the butt. Their palette swap, the Gorgons, I think, are the worst version of them. I might have been confusing their abilities with each other in that last episode, because so far they seem to be just annoyances rather than anything major to have to deal with. Especially when they're just coming in two at a time and just kind of dying. Which is what I like my enemies to do, you know, just show up, die, give me my experience and gold, and then we'll just move on from the encounter. Okay, found an antidote. That's nice. So as said, we wanted our cape to be able to jump off here and it flies us across the river. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and step into this tower. We're not going back. That was the first floor, this is the second, and here's the third. And it's just somewhere here. Might be on the next floor too, just based on what they're requiring for us, but it's just somewhere on the ground. You just find it by searching around. And we're going to try and move an exact one tile each time, rather than a half tile, just because I don't know that the hit detection is not very screwy with this version, especially with as difficult as it was for us in the last episode to actually find the token, or not last episode, but the last game, to find the token. Now, the beauty in, I think, the GBA version is they'll put a nice little light up on the ground for you to let you know that you need to search this specific spot. Actually, let's hop up one more floor just to make sure that they don't do that. Okay, now. It's just somewhere here on the third floor of the tower. And if it's not, then I'm going to cut out this whole chunk of the episode, and we won't be seeing this while I scramble. Oh, we found the dew yard. That's exactly what we came to find. No need to cut that section out. Which is good, because like the cutting out for random battles in the last episode got a little nutty. Like, the episode started out at 36 minutes of raw video, and it ended up being that 23-minute chunk that you guys ended up seeing. So, fortunately in this section, we had a new enemy in this encounter, and talked over all the encounters in the Dragon Hole there. But we will be, after we go into the town here, taking a quick little cutaway to grind. And since I'm recording this section late at night after I streamed, gonna give my throat a rest and do that grinding off screen. But I did want to at least get here and kind of see what's going on. The country's completely changed. Heard rumor that the king has disappeared. Oh no! Where could the king have gone? Welcome to the lottery. Do you want to play? No, I don't want to play the lottery. I do, however, want to go to the item shop here. What can I do for you? Oh, you want to buy something? What would you like to buy? I want to buy a bell amulet for each of our people. In the NES version, it's called a Dragon Bane, and what it does is it greatly reduces the chance that status effect spells are going to work on you. So, like instant death, paralysis, things like that. Oh, god damn it. I don't want another fucking lottery ticket. And I don't want to sell a piece of shit. Get me all distracted. Give it to Linda. Get my thanks for shopping here. Have a lottery ticket. Okay, now we're gonna sell these damn lottery tickets. What do you want to sell? The fucking piece of paper that you just wasted on me. I'll give it back to you for 53 bucks. I'm not gonna win the lottery. That's just not a thing that's gonna work in this. Eventually I'll show it off, but there's like 0% chance of me winning it. Because I'm not gonna bother to look up how... The prizes aren't good enough to bother looking up like a manipulation or anything for it. So it's just kind of a waste of time. Now the weapon shop. The wizard staff will be a great upgrade for Linda there. As well as the evasion clothes, which are going to be an upgrade for both Linda and Rolando. So I'm going to pick one up for each of them, and then I'm not going to have enough money for the wizard staff after that. But right now, I'm less concerned about that as I am the fact that they can't take a hit for shit right now. Yes, I would like to equip that now. Would you like to do anything else? Let's get rid of one of these herbs that's in Rolando's inventory, because it's getting a little nutty in there. And I want to buy him an evasion cloak as well, so that, you know, we can all have relatively good defense. Now, after I get a bit more money under my belt, I will probably get her a wizard staff as well. But right now, I mean, you can see that we just don't have that in the cards for us. However, after we take care of one more event here in town, we're gonna have a pretty damn good area to grind in and a pretty good grinding chunk ahead of us. Because there's just... We're at that point. The point in the game where they decided to stop playtesting. This next battle is the last point that was playtested in the game. So everything after this is an unbalanced mess, where they send you to just go out and find 5 MacGuffins so that you can get to the final area. Now, how's our... Yeah, we're good. Help! Save me from the monsters! Key, hand over the girl. Why not? No, we're not gonna do that. Foolish people will devour you right here. 2 gremlins. And... I don't think they have enough MP to do anything that really matters to us, so we'll just go all out on damage on them. They're gonna go down like chumps anyways. Maybe. Okay, yeah. 2-round fight. Not a big deal, and as soon as you help this young girl... Thank you very much. Please come with me. I'll take you to my grandfather. Hey, Grandpa! I'd like to thank you for rescuing my granddaughter. Ah, yes, I'll loan you the ship. You can go when you're ready. You now have the freedom to sail wherever you like. So yeah, we can now go anywhere in the world except for like the final area. And like 1 or 2 caves that we have to do some side quests to get into first. So, now that we have access to the ship, I'm going to do a shit ton of off-screen grinding. Because it gets ridiculous for some of the fights that we have to do coming up. And we will probably, yeah, we'll, you know what, depending on what we decide to tackle first, this may be its own episode. If it is, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next one. But there's also the chance that I'll meet you right back here. So, we shall see. I'm going to go ahead and plan like this is the end of the episode. Kind of a short one, but we have a whole lot of progress coming up. And honestly, the game will be done probably by next Monday. So, this one will go by really quickly now that we have the ship, and I'm going to do all the grinding off screen, and we can just do it efficiently. So, yeah, let's just plan on this being the episode for now. Sorry it's been a shorter one. Like I said, whole lot of gameplay coming to you for the rest of this week here. Probably going to be some long episodes as we have to explore the world and go acquire some new shit. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure to follow the Twitch page, where Chris and Ricky are doing all kinds of other conquests. Yeah, have a good one.